president oho and o save wo mo uncle the president make keke emu wo matan
yeah openye fra kwasi intim na oye MPP former chairman for mena ana kwatena Angel FM NGTV so ka asem we ete da Angel for ase say omoni ni yes interview tio oye MPP ni mapaw ana woka we di a kire yen ye $12 e de fa man for yire no e wo party ni mu tie me nya MPP ni me journalist me adwuma se presenter me so me man opanyini akwasi ntim se amanfo $12 e de fa e ma wade chekawa tonga ba ko pe $. Eni etua wo se maslok sika untumi ko tiye wamfa anya hwe asim bank sika ko tiye se ko dua buro asase ya hu aburo ya hu sika nso an return e ya untumi tiye o na ya tu ya nsafreti MPP o se na ya frem se momlanka okopa de o okopa de wonka ho adie pa na okopa untumi ya se unku dia momfa ncheme onko ne na yenya baabia okopie ho the all change the all ye ne ho ya odidi presi for nim payinfo atam na hwa o ti say kom kra de ogina ho kom ede no ebi kom poko bo sempo de fa ka akoe video twa to me nkotie de na oban eye ho ene da ho mo me hwe.
What is this? What kind of life? We are going to what is going on? About what kind of life is that? What is this? What kind of life? We are going to
Yamfa asidanima yenye ma GH brain sa otimi amenya video yi bi ya yanso ye hwe ohun yenua ba hwe de wo kire wajja o maame ne wo mane ukuru ho se wo kunu a ta se oduru ho a won tiase uti fa wen ko Burkina Faso ene oman no ya dwini ye die ne nkoso za Wontumi ya MPP we ya chairman ha sabi no Yankopon dabi emra ni emra also ni di hwa ye ni aba ana de ande ana nan udi dimpayinfo obi a oman no ye tua ne ka na obi o ye even say e constituency chairman mpo of me say omukwa mpo enko ono a chairman mpo sika begu ni dem yo no kwaje bi adi ase won kwaje Wontumi achi na wa sabi pieto ahwini mpo yunya bi frem bi party ha sagana yanhwe nim deni nyansa bi ebinom sabi ni yansa hunu ni samfo bi a asamba na MPP na NDC na akwada emeni nti ebisomi mfansi wa na yamfa dawbo no na aposo emremo na Friday hia de ombia no ebetudwa mame akwaba
afama menje usubie
na etisen
yesu adom na nso e
boko yenko eni
afana nim se ebo no nan ya eye MPP amanuko no ye press conference e wo ya askwa campaign eye office one ma
askwa
ya ntino mu se
MPP
for eye press conference eni fidi agro to boda beto se media no ye nyina ye invited aye betimi ababa beteki covid note no.
Okay.
They were no.
Okay, to me see o me press conference.
Ebo 4 o'clock.
Yeah, Wontumi die na moya na say.
And the mean to make sure but almost some more press conference ebo 4 o'clock.
Omunye nso beba. Say the person ya hwefo na tiefo. Ehun die koso etie die koso mentene any problem BNT Yababa Madaroma.
Aye.
Mammy Yanko Kratem.
Okay, well, fine. My memfa the new publisher and from my telephone, Shofo in Aquaba and from and showdown Jumedi. Sunene, Oba the new publisher, Manobai, so more day, my and say, a year John Jinaponi, phony at the Hase. Of us, Kaya, a year containers, I see the containers a year I am. Ewo, my gun and Moas and Ness and Aqua Bibi, a Honoma. Actually, a quarter selco PMO, Central Regional, Yaku contain any be Ewo Honum. Ube PMO, Santamantem was in Suswa, a year container and so ye be who be has say no. When and Radano, a year John Jinapo, energy minister, Edibatu just say container no, or Mokota, my pot no, Makwaka Husa container Nina Ewo Honum. We am a minority in the world for Papa ye and ne, or my bear press conference, Cassia pass him. As a NDC Manukuno, as a mopesa Mubu Ghana for Efaso, or Modo Crockward John, Eddie more my Ghana. Now some agent a poor air Kenya, no could be any my way, Casa a big lion Casa. Ness a container be any one of my yeraye, and no bar bear from Tinta, if you do so, so Bejina Hono, Ebe Casas are containers slinging no. Ira internet, the new publisher, Bohun Amanie, Ewa Hase. Now, Basia since Suswa, a free senior high school, a man penny dada, a another Kufuado. Adu shobo adu gaga adu primai de eba ye no nejina so ema afi 2016 sorry 2016 Ghana force asantene ekwato aba de man na is oba ya we ye 10 times to dem o man Ghana ema o man Ghana nipa bebre na nya ho fai infaso no ena sese na ye man pani JD mo kase asa na sese na ye kamia kwa se wo government schools ni kwesi na mo transfer ni nyina enso so de akọ private schools ahodo bebre na ewo my Ghana emu ase nti fit next month e kwane die private schools ewo my Ghana emu ase free senior high school no omo nso ebe enjoy yi bia the new publisher ebo ho amanie na oba ase ase na se mia me wofa ye ni mfoni eda ase chama Wontumi na wode ni nsa agu ne bona ne hwan mo na mesofa na adai na the new publisher ebo ho amanie se sa chama Wontumi mia me wofa ya sa achi ni biemo the new publisher ebo ho amanie na ye kopie mu wo ye askwa ye MP wo ho no me ye apj ena wode nsem bi eto wo no mo se maame petition wo kase ase ndi samanuko no mo mfa de oman Ghana na ekwo ho kora ase bibia anfo mo ho de yo oman Ghana simi ko ese ohia dokoro ye na nkasa na ase omo mfa ho no mo ye de omo pe wo oman Ghana mo ase nti maame petition se ndi samanuko no am oman Ghana ye se auto pilot nti wunya the new publisher obenya benwa kinkani nyina enso so wo ntena no pay the new publisher de buy enso enono me de wo to aso de na me de wo call daily guide na be pie mo daily guide and yes ye mami chief justice ya suspending ye tokonu ni phone da ha say kama na wo kire mu ese ase kwan ya mo fa so edi ni nsem na ase kwan ya mo fa so hwehwehwe ni nsem no ase atwetwe hu atentere ni pa no mo pese wo mo de ma no kwan ya mo fa so ne de enye kra enti ye mami tokonu na kasa asem we na bakata fa to so miensa wo daily guide ni ma na se mia me wafaye ni phone da hase ya ese wo sheshet kokko kama nes nani abrankasa na ni nyina asoko na wo se sesi ano ekofo asanso aba abachi ni bi na se no adana wo sanso kopie mo national security wo no ma pe na ye sanso ko so ani bi ntene me wofa ni nwa ka adwama se enye fedi agroba bi ni se bibia no ebeye woke de amachama Wontumi na wo ba ase enso so ana se minority for no mo de kokko ankasa na so mo tutu bi left and right ankasa de emane ye NDC amane go se na mo sa ECG containers bi anyira ye na mo betina Ghana ha se containers ayira se tuyo se mimyo yenim enti no minority for ne se NDC amane ko no mo ye otrofo ankasa na o epie mu ase na se 26 suspects bia se ya chi wo mo anka mo fa afrawo de drugs afahonom akwa amanfo man so eno so daily guide ebo ho amane ewo ha se nte no nya daily guide a ubenya nsam nya mabobobo so iri nyina na watimi enya bi na wakenkai mame fa anko the chronicle na be pemo the chronicle a na se kratafa to so miensa en ensia na se otimu se track kakraka bi ejina esi hase ya se sabrante bi ejina ho na se ebeka ya mande ni medinsem bi ebeso mo se kokobo si wo di abe no wo kase ye kopie mo kokko border se agrochemicals ene cocoa se eyira wo honom ne nyefedi agro na we na enra daye NI before ne custom for etima kwache ye track kakraka na nka modify Volta Lake edi cocoa na kwa man for mine so akwato na isi ano eye NI before ne custom for akom ho aboma wo matimi achesa enkrofo we na afeso so sa cocoa ni nyino maje edi efiro monsem ente the chronicle ebo ho amane enso ewo hase na wo ba asia se so ne yesi mampani JDM ni phone eda hase kama sans na Mr Moses Kosi Beidu eno so enfoni eda se ye mampani ebo na baso se wetimaboa ama ye okopie mo ya be fontintan fidie so adwumadi ekoso wo honom no bibia etimi kwatote ankasa ewo honom tenyonya the chronicle a obetima nya bi no akenkan ni nyina enso so edi amaye medo kwa the Ghanaian point na be pie mo the Ghanaian point up yes ye mampani JDM ni phone eda hase sans na Alex Apple ni phone eda se wo ba mane se we kan ho a na se waje award ana se waje abasobode enkono nie efa CEO of the year ho ntene the new the Ghanaian point ebo ho amane enso so ewo hase na medewo ba sia senso so a nyese mampani JDM ni phone eda hase katafe toso miensa na wo ka se ese yesi di nagina blani ankasa o shega na fo yina abo so obeti obeboa abo man Ghana itima fe ntuma pefra enuti na nesi di no ebo dollar na enye fedi agro na we na wo kire maka se sidi nagina ne na so nti no aba eka na ese Ghana for yede no emu 150 billion etimi ate edi amaye nti no wo se Ghana ebetimi aboa amoman Ghana timetumpon papa ete na wonya the Ghanaian pointer kratafe toso miensa obenya binu akenkan ni nyina enso ewo honom medo kwa kratafe toso mienu na obepie mu ase nso so na esebra ne champion infoni eda hase no osinya kopombo 2027 na se obekwa kwa kogina ema ayempanifo amoto so aba aboto omoso aba etimi ato ne so aba na so odi nkunuma watime ledi eye MPP amanduko no for 2028 and so the Ghanaian point amano buy se na no penso so wo mo ede buy na me wofa ye chama Wontumi ni phone ene da hase na wo se me mbie ma no kura nyina ba bi kura nka se me ye galamse da ene eye nkrata ebo mu amane sanso na ye Chief Justice ni phone eda hase a wo ka se ekwan ya se omofa so a omo hwehwe ni nsem no asa twetwi justice bi pa na se omode ema na ono wonti ase nti obesra da se ne nsem no mo hwe na omo hwe ni ye na omo nka ni ye boko emfa ema no mede wo ko the Ghanaian publisher na be pay mo the Ghanaian publisher na se expert bi and advice aban say ayeye to ewo man Ghana mu ase ya se enyu na de bia da ma o man no abo enke ka man Ghana de enke to no na se tax ni na betima boa ama o man Ghana etimetu mpon den so ka me akwa se de bia that ye to bia beji ni bibia no na se akwa ye bibia ewo honom na wo srada se anka ban ne be timi anka won fan ko ye technology abefo kwan so se de be ya ebetima boa ma ye tax ahodro ye ji no man Ghana mu ase no etimagina brane de bi ebetimi dia bo my Ghana ma my Ghana etimi etu empon ensoso ewo my Ghana mu wase na wo ba ya ase kratafe toso eye watching so a na sa block ani phone eda hase na wo kopie ma ye Washington a ye embassy na se ya trane a ewo honom no e no mo atume na maniema ba ko mienu bia na ekoso wo honom no we ma block because the fitting am coupon bo echi na ekono ye bebia to won ma obi etima kwa akoye na dwuma ewo honom we ama MPP amanu so ma betu to be left and right ankasa eda ma NDC amaniko na abraga say asemi okay die ase sabi said that emfa ko musa ma me fanko daily analyst na be pimo daily analyst next da na komia e no ka say mo amone na ma be fontintan fidie so e na afen so man Ghana he nyina ka say wakwa koton aye STC lands no anasa asase no nukura bie ni wonom no wontimi nya sa de ne da ene the daily analyst ebo ho amanie sanso na akopie mu wo ye wasa east so a na se DC ye wo no se wo no ba be declare wo pa efa galamse won sensema se ate se wo ban Ghana mu ase ese yensuo se yensa ase waso wo no de want na ho no e magalamse embeje ye o masa ase no emoso ntu no ba be or baby declare war ankasa e wo honom a se wo obehu se wo ye galamse wo bia na dwuma odi bedi udie enye fedia grass se the daily analyst ebo ho amane sanso na ye kwabradumfo no ene yes GJA ye president ena wo ka se ne mrasa aso ne so osanso beko na wasa akwa fale eye nomination bi nya Ghana was
ayede avoid
o fa senke ho nya danka wonka
avamoni de ni bia ai okoya no aye no je se why the tutua ni atoma
ai enti do fa wo so osanso beko na wasa akwa fale
obeya enkontam ye hwe ni wayi nti wo se sa won ko bi
oh okay ofa na me bona mane
ya so be jumfo be enkontam ye
ai na wo tie enti no wo be ye ni pepe
ne mo ye no be enkontam ye
oh okay
is it cause so mo declare asset so be first abadwa na so we be gije president I say mo declare asset we fear so hard and so hard dan so what if fear so me so waka mo so won waka so ni bi so ne so ni bi but to kan akwhyen
okay Ofanti a daily analyst ebo ho amane e wa se ye kwabradumfo ono na ye president edema GJA na oba e klatafa etoso miensa ne ye nine so na esa black one phone e da hase ya wo se Ghana embassy ebo Washington nyakopon bu echina ye bebie ede atum ede amamo ye kwa the new center na bepiem the new center na se yenwan monketo a enche bia na se BC no mo baba betro no ene ye se ekwan yo mo be so abodo e be select ye omo senior high schools no ni nyina be end on the June 6 entinya enkra na na teachers for school no mo hwe na enkra no entimi en select ni
so medical set kwa makokotro
ai
yes almost system medical set say old one say medical select answer so akotro ba when dey na otwo answer na select
answer na wakosa be see na mo sanso dey ba old one no
oba select answer
na wakotro
very good
ntinya kopombo on the 6 June en na ye deadline intino mo sre ye headmasters ne headmistress ne so mo be hwe ma enkra no a select o mo schools ne nyina na oba klatafa etoso ye 9 so a na se ye minority for no still na they don't take madness if I ECG containers say yira ya eye John Jinapo ebe ka kire say sa mo ko temaport no se siri nyina e wo honom nom so nte ase enti wo mra no san be kire mu ye fan kire mo minority na say MPP amanuko ne enso bi san so na ye chama Wontumi ni so ni case no yes of eguso e wo ha say me wo fa de ankasa de e wo trend e wo social media enti of ye time no aso anisa enti mamemfa e the new center enfa eye nkrata ni nyina so nefa de aka enyina fato asofa ma yetifo ene ye shofo adane de nyina mojebre eti Kumasi online TV Tech TV na friends of Friends of King TV tofa so mame
me da se eti o mo se containers no ye wura gina pose o mahu se ho
o mahu
na de e ba wo fo man ko cheke wo
ebia na o me bibi to me ni so
sa
etesisu
omuheni yo
ofe tesisu
yo
tesisu
bebe ka asagro the mo ye no mabu ni hwe omutie na obi ka se pudu nhye na endi nejo na pudu nso nya hye de a adwo de bedi obi ka sa asemmra the mo ye no mabu no mu kanya wo mu wo se container ira okọ habo containers ni nyina ira na eye den na so ko de ho eti papa na cha ni na ka se be 40 containers e won ho no nya se na ada
eno mo ye kwachi wo mo kote se
e wo fie bi mu no
na afi so central region so
ni na ada
omo de Ghana for ya adwene ye krokro de
to
ayofa
so ye babunu na wotemenka as a youth na wantie de maker no na ma Wontumi nche achen ye bohweso na wo soro ko de a na wa wasem ate containers ya ye omani dia ye de taxpayers money akradia ba cables ewo meters wom ye ba ye enkane am ya dem madaroma simahu eti mame odi e nyame do Friday
ye beto aso
e bekasa asem Friday bekasa asem we nyame adoma e bekasa asem Friday boni bia nkan na mo visa o man e modia mo nyina mo bekọ na Ghana o bekọ Ghana be Ghana. Yo, edamase. Jumadi a showdown. I Kumasi online TV, Tik TV, and Friends of Kent TV. Abuja phoning na tenase. Yeni abemo poku yebua. Hammond, Tescom, Kenwesi organizer. Wasan Kenwesi SRC Deputy Chief of Staff. And an MPP communication team member in the Ashanti region. Opening Ewaha. Afe Kwaku Dankwa, 10 Kenwesi NDC communication team member in the Ashanti region. Opening Ensuwaha. Kwakudia, one of my akanti is a women canasa. So Baba Queen Sanaja, a manifest phenomenon. There's also a bro for your sumpak. A year Benjamin. And then send 4 Baku and 9 in Nunya. Minority say, demanded briefing. And the energy minister was say, containers na a year then they need details of containers now. Oma tribunal, or much dentia, a irano, or my cancer, who find him. Why they by the 1 fee and also very near can was him. President Mahama and his NDC are setting a dangerous precedent in their determination to remove the Chief Justice, recent Asifua. Rebecca announced once recent CD appreciation has slashed Ghana's total debt by almost 150 billion Ghana cedis. Mahama, President John Jenapo and Kofi Amabua are the workers in the NDC government. Chairman Dr. Edmond Opon and then she be di komo. Na fe chairman Wontumi ensem so yaka wansem. Over 2,000 missing EC containers found at Tema port. Chief of Staff orders immediate evacuations. Ebe di enoso komo. Na yakwen. Dwade ena ni nsem ne ba beka wansem wa. Mama nsa sem fam free. Obagu akwaba.
Eja mira.
Ati sen.
Nyame adom wakatachi. The Yankupon so Chudian for Yankupon Krukra Musa. Is it MPP Mokose? Is it Muchaman Yachini? Is it now one conquer me? Yes, you're 2 who's a mumla. You're actually paying 40 kind. Omoko then. Omoko has said, see the headquarters at one crying, and Tibane Musa and Simbi. Per showdown, your checks, yeah. Actually, say, Omofre to me as woman. And I said, see, it's a bay way so politics. None of crew mono. I could have sent ye, mind that. We said the Okana men distributed the Okanadi. But the coin be so no say, now I'm invading the premises no more Okoi. So meaning so much 2 months after now, Kobako. Okay. Mate, me that say, Kogu. That is saying, oh, me want to answer it. But go up on here. Oh, no way. This answer was here. Oh, okay. Go down, Papa. Hey, as you said, that you won't be NDC for. Most of them are conquering. And they have a proposition. Oh, then, gentlemen, conquer. Say, yeah, word, Mamma to Moses, your word, economy, no. Mamma to me, I testify. Send you the kind. Never I ever discuss, no. He say debts are reduced by $150 billion. CD dollar and they will be at me against all foreign currencies. Africa, the CD is the best performing currency in Africa currently. Sir, Ghana CD. Ghana CD. Yes, CD. Yes, and we can thank Mahama and the government. Yes, we can thank Mahama and the government for that. As for Wontumi's license being revoked, national security, Konifie. Okay. So now, of course, CID friend of mine, okay. Lawyer Godfrey Damo. On Godfrey Damo me call. Okay. So almost CID quarters, no. Okay. Kofi na yoko so across your Musa Edina Bafo. Okay. Ma detain no. Yeah. Okay. Ni na ye. Send na galamsi na yeso anu. Ja. To visa galamsi na won some go. But we want to say just allegations say ba say kwaje loan bu Exim Bank for Exim Bank say obeye obedua buro ama man no ebi mo say contract be ojeje ye for man no it just say obia anamu nshada ni fat ya mo kwache no ni na ye yoko on say independent state institution. Okay. Inti they have their reasons why they are going to interrogate him.
All right.
Send CID agent man coin. You could sabe crossing sudden coin. If he's say onye hwedia
we another institution have crossing the
say why bibia e search bi
oh my god yat any chance any komo oboko yanse Wontumi say dia ben se ma menu pe ya che no on the jim say ya che na so yale na de oxygen go sin so na social media pasaka so yale bi me say you go for the ten no enim da ombeja ana enim bebe a kwakusi maminti osima no 2 minutes maminti wadaroma
Wontumi case no issue ne de already national security ne yoko ne already omodi can on the premises later no ankasa submitting itself to that is the criminal investigative department CID office ema adana omoma ni bill no okoba ya later and almost ayede esa akofa no na incidents bc se we se o hwe media no so a narration ni account e koso chere se a personal in a sense say omo account ma account for issue no chere say even kran after say okọ yekofo no na oba no you say other car be cross nanimu say oyes wo to ne car no e na otwen yesi oyes another one so as be park behind in the car no and another one so be omo insert ba ko so won nche mu say so say issue no mo na mama ni bill na mo so wonko
ene sie di for no
sanity
okay
na yamani bill so wonko e na yokofo no mo so my dey ma frɛ no aba na ye kan say mo wie ma resolve issue o say kwa anama ba be cross no won anim ene na chi ne nche mu so I think say Wontumi issue ne dey ya two personal in a sense say other state security and other state we friend her or from her no so tikakra memeti makafa ono say aye person nti ento ye bo ase because democracy ne person democracy ne ye krojina anya say ye tata afofra na say ye tata politicians eno ne be ma ye democracy na ye de aye konkono wura kakra me wo kafa
mate meda say gogo eze Wontumi munya na manam na fiwa na yeah ni koko na ba
security agency
2 minutes
na say ne osikan say na we have a crossing. That is how security works. The police omo ko chi obi a they make sure say the person cannot send odwane so any day. So that's how if sana police for that's how the police arrest people. See cars ba ko choke wa ha na ba ko choke wa ha. That's how it works. Into independent state institution, this one and say Mahama has a hands in it or NDC no state institution security agency na yen adwuma. So he should just comply, he should just obey the rules. If he's free, he'll be vindicated, like I said.
Okay. Meda say na yen share my mama seconds yen share new tobu to say new formula point dey ba digital. Kwaku mama musa is so say is it tobu to mo say be introduce my
yes
introduction me boa
introduction
etino digital
yes according to roads and highways
yes esika bia one city bebi mu kase there be one city there
yes sir
community say Burkina Faso Togo ni many forecast na wanga there na me make akito ba di one city o say between the court ye ni komo kakra
road
1 minute me pacho
road tools na near Geno there I believe say it's something that was good.
Okay
yankasa na me nim ntia they took it out
amakwata
yes I don't know I mean nim ntia omo taking it out
amakwata
the previous government had a reason why they took it out but now a opportunity I want to one normal judging a cry na yo medjuma but this time around crime so be con digital definitely they will employ people to use the IT systems is employment in its own sense but say once you two I think was almost same kakra
say kwani because I say original arrangement from Abia to say me kai Abia one city ebia kese ebia 10 cities ebia na ba ka chese ebia sansa o sa ba ji kese dia ma yehunu se oman no ka bia ko so ko toka ebia nko ne bo
was some yen but omo nyam fama
yes
nti me sure say omo de call parliament
nti omo hwe na omo yehunu se ebia mom twita ka kese 50 Ghana kra ko mali from omo foreigners no ebia yes na wo baji Ghana
me sure say a call parliament there will be discussion because
by mo you too much Yemo omuma yehun se starting no into the sit to boot nyemom car bia was kebeji e meka say once ne be wi asefo betwa ho U10 was car bia no obasa dia mahama we yes adia na Ghana for since be ato tia 2028 na obonu ho kwa so be mampanyini was kenta men Canada
no mo we are working
dala ne se nya bro e se Ghana for also ma dwumo yes so we are na ma dwuno obesia we na ya dwuma ai obaku
Amira I wrote
introduction
yes I did back and a good initiative
na den temutwam
but then already say onim say
amakwata opredodo amakwata
uti wrote to boot no ho no na omutwa take it ni gum day in and day out dodo was omoton no monton ne sa omo ankasa for omo de no matwa guma that is the reason why am I wrote to boot no free wonom nti a kire kura say o kai ya ka say e be ne digital I ne minuanom te ya omo so decide say omo so be ne de digital ni bi no so ohu
nti no monte asia na
why you free ho no e say no omo twa gum no scan na was e ba ban ho no ne enya say scan no so ohu that is the reason why ema aban ni free ho nti ya nwe say yes maintain power there na yes say ya introduce the digital one because already the digitalization there ya ban ni mo na edimu ntintima na say ya adwuma yi pa mirror so roto boot ne dey a good initiative there
na say obi
twa make say good ne digital aspect no
na omode aba no na mama say bia say mo ne digital na
and you be say accountability
na mo fi say
roto boot no dey benya no ho annually no e was mo account
na mo dey mo account mo ye hwe Abo account me yehwe na.
E levy buy say itama.
Da e levy mo akwanta ma ye.
First year account.
And if you ko nso e.
Account ni.
If you ko nso e. So, if you ko nso e.
Because already
if you ko nso e.
Mama want say about MP. Adia o mentumi anya in 8 years no. The expect us to be
right to information bill na buy. So who say roto no unya ye ma publicly information ma say roto no ye can say to say nya ohoni but right to information but bet ma file
right information be na buy no how many times you call office you call information mo dey my
oh na always na
there be ye kwa na mo mfama ye ye kwa na mo
unya mira
ye kwa mo mfama
mira obenya eh sem
David
enye na say e ka say reading be na kwa ya
everybody go go me who be that say for na go ever no go
because yeah
8 years no say you 5 months
but omaya ye chechire omani nye mofa MPP ba mofa se Ghana ye modia NDC ba ase Ghana ye modia ayaye timamfo ne dia wo enu ti na edu abato a moba ye nchen se yema mutumi se nka wodia enka mo sa test confirm aka mo no makoto ba yi mo mampanyi enya modia omani dia they say to menya former Ghanaian me Ghana ni but former president I know some tiase enti te say tobut yenya nkonta yi levy yenya nkonta covid by skeje je nyama yenya nkonta kwa mahama tam fense ibola bae yenya bi nsuso sikedi ro ibola de mamanfo mama yenya nkonta me janka nche wi man kan nyina no mayemo kwa say you man can tell my boy man
refi cathedral
cathedral
and I say was on
right to information bill
oh master and you can
access to which information if na me ko catch na me show me where you want me to go na me ko
original
executives na regional what na me ko
right information be na mo ye no
region what me ko region hefa encourage information you say if I want information
originally the regional minister
to me call regional minister all right now send me information
be no me ba cho no be no but okwa nya categories okwa ya anya bibia de ma wo but anya me ba ti me ba ana se unye media kran unye media ko pa intimidation do so I was say tiase but I was say anya media no na wo yama no omamu no nyina so enti what do say nim obo oti otwe ba ate onko school that only the meaning of right information be
ye bo hu dawura nura ye bo hu dawo
but eh mo ni ko me dem ase ma ye sha se fem radio ko mo ye sha se fem free ye nua ba kwaku dan kwaso kwaku say see idea baby adun containers na agra na yehwehwe no ye pede mo odenti e say dom kuma na se omuhia eye enchechemu edi free eye energy minister wo so na be kan say ahira omoko port eni ho I for asabe kan kire say containers in na port o say o China for in the for be kwa 40 na single for me demand ye timache de demand no be ni port ko man no de yanche no kwaku mayani ye nyina say minority for penchiremu penchiremu what are
MC
manu enum.
Okay, so say I finish us at the beginning of the year. Time ye energy minister for Frona handing over. Or say ECG say and the energy ministry, and also oh, this number of containers we cannot find them. Until he has set up a committee for investigation. Until where the boha now where the aboha, we are all looking for where the containers are. We didn't even know the number that was missing. So this number, but Emma, Edribe come see Kote cry, Ebishe Kote, then be more Kote. I think just Enra last 2 days, almost say Omakuhu, and then there are various containers at certain various terminals. So, I am not in any position. I'm not the ministry spokesperson, or I'm not the energy minister spokesperson. So I think the best person to actually minority or parliament is the energy minister.
Okay.
Ebiana perhaps auditing and omanyini or semi-kind figures no ebiana omo massage figures nibi. I don't know, but may just enra na mete say omehu containers no. So I'm not in the best position to tell as to whether it was auditing that wasn't done well or the figures that were massaged, or handing over documents, and our figures weren't intact. But a tremendous say, "Sa cables nibi anomusi omakuhu ha." They should let us know. That is where my interest is. Sa omo amusi achichi omo because omo will be no. That is where my interest is. Dear yehune dear. I won't say here accountability, but those who claim that they had containers and baby are in there, let's bring all of them to books. Maybe I doors to crash in there. I think that 2,637 now. Yes. So energy minister, on behalf of the three of us and Ghana for Nankasadi, I think you deserve to give us more briefing as to how and when you were able to discover where
as the only minority I'm not
a minority person. Okay. I'm in government. My government is in power.
But yes, any person be a new argument, and in fact,
minority. And it's not about partisan. Yes. It's not say we are a government of accountability. The NDC is a government of accountability. The energy minister, just to clear the air, Umbra Parliament. Na ombema enya minority in Kwana was almost the whole Ghana has to hear. Ombra na ombema a briefing. We di kama ye number of containers near various terminals na yehu ye no Meridian ports, Atlas manufacturing ports, DPH terminals, or my figures ni na and the number of containers and Italian so. But as to when and how they found it to, or say they traced it, they traced it to those terminals. Tibia something went wrong along the line, but he should just come and just brief the minority so that the air can be cleared, because as like I said, we are a government of accountability.
Okay, madam say mamemko yenua be makwa kudankwa 10 Ken West and this congressional member da Shanti regional obagu mamra woni anhwa de say the containers dem so mu hia enchechiremu na momfa ne say mo yehu ayehu o ma den yehu nti ejechemu biem simanu aminti o
Amira, container no issue ne buy no. Nsem bibiri energy minister kan nsem bibiri. Na yehwe ne nsem na o kana anya consistent, inconsistent.
Okay.
Because utimi be ka kire se mako hu containers ni bi wo Indian national se honom. Mako akohu bi wo Chinese fo bi ho. Ene Ghana ni ba ko o mo melt o mo nane export. Mokra mutimi gina simpie so ka kire ye se mo be prosecute o manase mo be hwehwe o mo nsem mu mirror eti na usa fa kire be ka kire se afa dia yakwa akohu na container baby already na container e uncleared according to ECG na container e clear e da so port tema habo hono tema port hono o hono ma ye clear so eti se wotumi ka kire me se container na yera ebia kodi ha bia kodi na akire wo sa be ka kire me se wakwa ko containers na wotema habo ho a na se tema hobo na minim se ye wo ba bi wo ho a yetimi ahyehye be ye wo secret place bia na se ye wo ba bia ye betimi container so nya ade a wo betimi dia hye obotoma na so betimi dia hye ba bia na hwehwe edene container ya ade eso ya ade a
enya confident to ayera
dabi miura enti asem yo okay no from the very beginning na oba mu as energy minister ne nsem a wokanyina nsisi so enene fuel e can say tama ye MPP free power fuel mo de gu ye ja plant mo no e be last for only 5 hours but then more than a week now still na can e da so gina so se ope so find ways and means bi na o ka kire se wontimi nya adwuma na ka kire ne entiase because all the faculty kwan na ofa ha na ofa mirror na yete wey na madum kan more than 3 times. So energy sector no adwuma no ntimi nya because already they no complain onsu
na po
no onsu mirror ameboa enyina ehu bi wo
na po onsu
no onsu but then ensem bebre e na wakasei e kina wakasei ne nsem wakanyina nsiso etime kakra meka ne say about container issue ne say ye pe clear briefing omra omachire e kwan be so no mko hu no tema habo honom so omko hu ne ha omko hu no under premise say ha o ye pe be exact place na nkasa ye here accountability ye pe right information ye pe nchiremu ye because your mo ye na nye clear e create ambiguity and in politics
that am I for
ama even Ghanaians the good people of Ghana e create ambiguity ye ntiase enye clear so omura etika kra meka ne se omra no mechirechire me hu container na ha time say ne hu na bre say ne hu container kura initially kura de mo kan no figures am kan aye double the figures am mo investigation mo de ba say ayera no so omura
e be kan wo
e be kan wo double
the say na be kan wo and na first na figure no
double of the figures now mo provide according to committee not no me investigation aye double that is 2000 plus
and say na be kan wo
Mami, correct. I don't want to make correct figure.
Na ye be say ye nya fat ni won se bia I say na wo de kasa unya na wam ye hu.
So eti de kakra ye kan say omra no me brief ye no menye ye pekla nchire mu ade a ye hia free no ho ano no.
Okay.
Ha because ne nsem nya consider.
To be chemu de na so ha bia no.
Me sa pepe.
To me chemu che Ghana fo. Say container na kwan fa so ba. Okay.
Because tema ha bo nya ba bia obeka say container ayera a yenhu se container ni ene den na ti container ne sa etu ina sa babaka na.
It is say woman say oba be chire. Ti matemu hyanche mu dia mate kwako obaka me bia kana se na
no anka sam say ni figures no ni figures ye
and awo
me I have data me person me clarify assembly okay me I talk with data I talk with facts o say energy minister Semo insist you na is causing ambiguity mama ma fact and I will say aka 5 hours or did you say I say aka 5 hours well left
yeah
but still now your lights is so okay let me mama fact no what the energy minister said say your reserve fuel is up to 23 days and he was talking about HFO is heavy fuel oil. That heavy fuel oil happens to be our reserve energy. Say if say kra any energy kra no that will be our reserve energy able to media power electricity no that is called HFO, heavy fuel oil, and the media misquoted. He was talking about the reserve, not the amount of energy we have. How can a whole country like Ghana, your energy are short here? I say aka just 5 hours. Let's have our data right. Or say a heavy fuel oil, and he said this 6 days ago. But MPP, they don't say he doesn't have his figures. Me, I'll give you my figures. And even after he said, say our reserve is just up to 23 days. Osaka said the finance minister has purchased 450,000 barrels of fuel to tackle power shortages. But if you read, you know it. If you have your data and you have your facts, you know it. And that is why I'm a member of TAIN. When you come to TAIN, we all have data, we all have facts. It's unlike TESCON. TESCON, they don't have their data, they don't have their facts. I'm talking with data, I'm talking with facts. I have it here. the finance minister purchased 450,000 barrels of fuel, and that was on 22nd May, 6 days ago. And that is how we have power running. But if you don't read, and if you don't read wide, and you don't listen to the energy minister, but if you still decide to resort to propaganda, it's not the best. So see, I'm facts, and I'm the facts. 450,000 barrels by the finance minister. It was procured. It arrived at Temahabo. It has been distributed to power plants. And then they are distributing power to keep the shortages. Okay.
Mate, me da say. Okay. Mama seconds.
Bacho, me pese me man e clear now so here. Ghana web ne publish.
Bacho, we no kasa.
Ghana web ne publish. Ti o kasa o factor, only fact. They all can a total falsehood or pedo falsehood over hadom.
Okay.
That was exposing because propaganda now masha say over the years now. Omo di aba power ne enkoso. Ya man nto aso. Me wi amesa mo wahwe. Na wa kan article no hu. O say we have only 5 hours worth of fuel left. Jinapo warns of impending doom so. It is our person me go in na me kan we no ma. The member of parliament for that is Yape Kusogu constituency John Jinapo has warned of impending power crisis. According to him, the outgoing government did not stock up on enough fuel for power supply.
And from Ghana Web.
Yes, Ghana Web. The person the Chiromi allow here. The person who say yeah the facts and yen kasa ye metna me kasa.
That's on the 7th January 2025 next Tuesday. Okay.
So no okwatena na for fact be free mo communication platform so a oba ha ye be expose you. Because
any also the free communication platform.
So we prove nchire onyimra.
That's all be on source here.
On site no
here. As I said, it is here. Relax. And now okay say stock. The word stock and reserve, they are the same, senior man. The word stock and reserve, he's telling you stock, the energy in stock. And I told you reserve. Stock and reserve, they are synonyms.
Okay.
And I told you that...
I did say, I'm talking of 5 hours. Okay, say.
Relax.
I don't really want
Relax. I said, like me say, my 5 hours. Oh, now me say our 5 hours reserve. Me come out.
Me making emphasis on the stock, and I said the reserve. Now we're talking about. Maybe whole point is 5 hours. Now me talking about. I know that.
Oh, say. He said that his 5 hours comment was on heavy fuel oil, and that is our reserve stock now. And I made sure say the stock you are talking about. Say I'm lying, I don't have facts. Word stock is the same as relax.
The fact that I'm talking about is not stock and answer reserve.
What you are talking about, the stock 5 hours you are talking about. He's talking about heavy fuel oil.
I'm talking about 5 hours. And
I made sure say that was talking about heavy fuel oil. It was talking about heavy fuel oil. And that it wasn't talking about our normal energy supply. It is our reserve that we have. And even with that one, we've had 450,000 barrels procurement that has been done for us. So it was on heavy fuel oil, not our normal energy reserve. That's what I want you to know. And then you talking about in stock something. I'm trying to tell you that it is the same as the reserve I'm talking about.
We only have 5 hours worth of fuel left.
You mentioned stock.
Over 2,000 missing ECG containers found at Tema Port. Chief of Staff orders immediate evacuation.
Chief of Staff say, "One say Bibi be Tema Port. One say the more I keep it long ho na duty and asika ye declare free ho no air cost ro.
Okay.
Into immediate evacuation, he say yen claim free or send it doesn't, because I think I see her over 60 days. Into yen claim free ho na ne import duty and amount I declare free or no something.
Okay.
That is what the Chief of Staff Julius Debra was talking about. Into ye claim free or send and ye claim free ho they will come and give accounts. But for now, no immediate evacuation. You claim free or the cost can reduce.
And Timothy say a basan a day or more mad in a car. Sabi yentimin cray, Neko bas a bed depth now. A bit almost got to friend as or man mbra no me no meteke
on say bibi ba you take immediate action nti ye di kan yen claim free one answer ye claim free or her. That's what I'm saying. The energy minister should come and give us a briefing.
Okay,
yes,
mate obogu mami mba o say chief of staff Ura Julius Debra say emekre ententem ya udin enene chen say yifro say ba ya duty no anyway no enkoso na for mano enkofo ekabiama mami ntio another room 1 minute
me da se pa say so far no work say claim free a good say be year free but then baby e ko no e na ye problem mo ma ye clear me ehun say e kusi ha ana say kusi ha
ada unji omuni ana
maybe because already nankasa suban na o na din na
suban be
because ana oba catch them say wako hu containers ni bi wo echi na akwa catch oba catch them say wako hu containers ni bi wo ha na afi wa ba be hu no wako hu no center nankasa ya de ne ma no be so ye na ye ntima ankle na ye claim say ne ma na yera no etimi urade me pese me ti ase ne say se mo say mo clear dia ma ye hu ba bi poti a omode containers na ekọ se mo de ko ECG for akachi ana se mo de ko ha ana se mo de ko ha because nkofo de energy minister de me kasa ye gini di bi ma ana se Ghana gini di ana me boa
alwaye den
oh from the very beginning I shall say why inconsistent said na me kasa obeka say 5 hours full aka e wo ye kan say plant ma enti dum so ebeba o won ye of dum so afa you spending more than weeks na kan ya nenu me a whole lot of falsehood, a whole lot of superfluous claims and our buy. Meanwhile, even some energy analysts ebe man near clear say Ninsema workan and you're consistent. Recently, I was because of contain and the figures no.
In German say pressure been a bad one said about it.
Only me why doom so na banakania nun and now kojuma me ma be ti honum the fridge obakona doom fridge so no dey adwuma or the cold store. And the business is baby barbering shop and they do 190 because all tofu or there and also another factor cost more than we use light no. So and then you might be I go down because of doom so because and ejuma nyina do na high tea light in the ejuma so light ni ha cost na be high so eti media energy minister we oba and nema awaye no do na inconsistent dia kakra me kan say chief of staff wo se yen claim free wo yesra mo se mu be free no se briefing ne baso dia na ma kire ba bi kura mo de containers ni kogu ne yehu and a right to information bill no so anya adwuma yesra mo a ne yehu accountability ne transparency e wo government we mu kakra mi wura metima
ati be da se
ECG ana state or claim media call ECG for warehouse. So just to
Mira, asema wakano. Clear ECG for warehouse. Oh yeah, assumption wa na say.
I'm showing where it's going. Julius Debra kan. He said it. Yes, he said it. He said it's an immediate evacuation. They should clear it to the ECG warehouse.
Na sense me ba sense clear container se ba no. E na ekwenfa. Say fan
warehouse. Yes, say fan ministry. Yes, the coin.
More time
you the call akachi omakachi. But I say me draw attention to. Dey omo ye there. Yeah, na po buy wa me ye suban we bi. Wa me ye inconsistent.
Come on, what are you saying?
But we buy no.
Yes, say clear. Yeah, they call ECG for warehouse.
Dum so na ba. Containers abuwe. Aha na mko fe firi abuwe.
Me da se o da mo me match info ne enkwanim opanyin e fe no Vincent Asefua o yetafo MP me boa otafo MP o se o hwe ne ekoso asema hama set dangerous precedent India determination to remove the chief justice one ne ya adwen kwakuma me mmra ho one Asefua ya adwen said the Mahama you know or ya debia so chebino say crew na 10 ya monso o me predicting mamimra ho simana maminti.
Oh no, this is not a bad precedent. Mahama, he didn't come open to say he's just suspending the chief justice or he's removing the chief justice out of his own power or veto power, or say he has serving a petition.
Okay,
and he didn't act on the petition on his own, or the Ama Court committee made up of judges, someone Eshe Adu Hujuma. And the allegations were against misuse of authority. allegation cry pointy say oko luxurious vacation and there was on any bodyguard neko and say on any kunu and any daughter and any ba nekoe, which is not right. And okay. On any kunu and baba nekoe. So if committee and I say yes, abi chief justice so she knows the law. It's only law now. If the law will favor her, the law will favor her. If it won't favor her, it won't favor her. But if all the allegations pointed to her are true, say they are all yenino true, and misusing the authority, why you say all the allegations and 3 petitions now, 7 Mahamano, how the courts are true, then definitely, because we had there was an EC there. Nakufa Dubai, the EC left.
James.
Yes.
No. Sorry, Charlotte
Osei left.
Yeah, sorry.
You are serving petition. Say Charlotte Osei. Say Charlotte Osei left. You can't argue against the law. Did we NDC have power over the law? We didn't have any power over the law. So it's the same way MPP also don't have power over the law. I think Victor Asifua wanted to sue or the committee in court. That was somewhere March or so April. Or the committee in court. Because it is the law against the law. You want to talk, you bring the law. Even the Chief Justice herself now or say treating it's not right and all that. To your service petition the court. You shame not a name rano and coincide. So at the end of the day, send the American, at the end of the day, it is the law that will prevail. Victor Asifua, Honorable, if he has anything contradictory to what the committee is saying, he should just take on throw ne document and bibia or bibia waka biano. You shouldn't tell the media. Yeah, media no, we are not the court. And I your media space no, we are not the court. He should take it to the court and the court or the committee will handle it.
Masa answer yeso binti.
Oh,
it was omo mani hundi anama wotu.
Okay, yes. Okay, me can kuku me say like lamenting now or can say yes set bad president yes. Time omomash me can say the omo ye na yeso ye bio. But time Charlotte say call wasn't that a bad precedent? That wasn't a bad precedent. Like I said, Oma Womu there wasn't a bad precedent. But Chief Justice Moma ya served petition, 3 petitions. Allegations on one case confirm say yes, I took this travel, I took this. That one move is a bad precedent. But like Vincent Aso, I think he's a lawyer himself.
Okay.
So Obibia, so am I he should just go to the court. That is very simple.
Okay, but me kai amama kai yura and when my party chairman Johnson said any idiot can go to court. And so guys of our court to the answer. Obesa the opening came in abesa wo kan kire as if one in go Ghana court to your council will be from about you hwe kokotwa ko yinia ye chese enkodia da kam boni asem
you say obitimi tina remand 15 years
15 years court no chese ye dey be politics na omo politics o manisa too much enti kama media ba yi na nke yi MPP na dis sinche ni ape a private entity bi na omo hand over no case no te say untumi die so ye MPP na ma hwe na ya che contempt we NDC ni hwe na ye ma no kura na de e ben MPP NDC ya twene ya fa ne ye ni beti no na ni kura wasem ni ye hu na de bia Ghana isi ABCD ni musa ye ni abema kwaku dankwa 18 KNUST NDC communication team Benja Shante regional technical ben kwaku opoku ye bo a Haymond on afi kwaku yam na ho ne hwe ye say de Agyapong say the man was set a year dangerous precedent. When you agree, Sima and I'm empty.
We are men in the agony. The entire men in the agony say the judiciary, so called my BMI, even the developed countries, no. Form judiciary in Yagro. The institutions in Abediagro and judiciary.
Okay, so and equated to me, no?
Yes, please. So here. Kwanya Mirror John Dramani Mahama first way mama na aye kwan bi so a because already time na oba no or attack that is the judiciary ni sa say omonye trusted judiciary no a whole lot of things okay kan about the judiciary no Emma okay so be scrap the judiciary na free oba recently nominated 7 you can say judges sorry Supreme Court but then Article 44 no makes it clear say before obey appointed justice of the Supreme Court no, there should be either vacancy 1 2 either retirement
okay
and 3 either death which is the last point but then you
vacancy retirement death maybe almost a death and vacancy be an retirement be a so and now
banka mi rank be beti
okay
justice of the Supreme Court omonye nkofo a ye o masia na say de o
okay toso
o appoint gum
okay
ti we nyina kire say what they say what the 7 aba nti oyi ye can say chief justice free or no e clear but then me person me make it clear say judiciary na ye ade a e be hold the government na e be hold the government be accountable so judiciary there mesre say ni kwan say ye attack o man say judiciary ye ba ye may ni ko judiciary no say ye pese ye politicize judiciary to the extent say ye be yi obi afi appoint ye nipa ho no emwa e be bo man no e be say democracy no e be ma man na say poto because omo na be show be make sure say accountability say what some about politicians na ya ade a enya ya de ba ho be make sure say justice no e be ya adwuma obe make sure say obe settle issue no say you wronger based on the constitutional provisions na say stipulations no obe make sure say mra na be dey e be ya adwuma so say presidency Amiru John Dramani Mahama ST na MPP aban e ba na omo so be yi chief justice free ho meaning say you politicize the independent of that institution no
okay
ya say na wie etikakra me kan say any adesrede a mesre no say you can say aye bi ye wa ye bi wadi kan yi e de 7 akoka ho ya sere ne say chief justice ne de o maintain no o maintain wa nyina mfiri wo a whole lot of allegations adai ya pese ya democracy na aya konkono democracy say politicians di bone a ya de ni ko gina emra nanim awo Supreme Court ana ho bepopo obenya suro bi baden say me ru asan fa sama court say fa sam Amiru John Dramani Mahama amamu ne bia te say o chief justice free we no the foforo ba ebe
enya acting
one so far so acting inti men ka say but o the foforo ba ebe si ya nan say my chief justice permanent ona usi abanwa na so ona oye permanent na ban ni mu no obi anya issue appointee bia di boni bi na ede ne kona ni ma anase Mahama Amiru John Dramani Mahama ede ne kona ni ma you are unsuro because who say okana ho okana ho etikakra me kan say precedence we dey very bad very dangerous very harmful etimesre say Amiru John Dramani Mahama o manenko ba bia wo de aduru bia no aye bi wa ye bi de wo duru na mesre no say o manenka ho a na watake wo musa before answer na wo bapa okogina US NDC US chapter ekoka kire o mo say o mo problem with the judiciary utimi kasa asem ogina simpie so kasa asem o kire NDC members so wo problem with the judiciary before answer na wo banti wo ba otiri mu po say o ba wo be de wo be yi o mafiri ho o ma na obvious so Mira takra me kan no a bad precedence
obi si me musa wo say ba say na do say appointing new chief justice ni de na do oye bebre nti we am ama ye sabi ne boni ewum ene say eno nso so wan kan che say death anasi be vacancy be na retirement bia no as say appoint we enkwa we mra we pico judges we bebre enipa we dey nso pe but also point more than that
Mira no kure ba ko pe before na do be appoint no either say obi retire you Supreme Court judges bebre ko justice dochemu nyina firi ho e ma appoint bi shem nti so be ka kire me say ebi anko ansa na appoint ayentro Mira so justice doche be ka say omo create your omo tu
2012 Supreme Court
NDC for create omo lutu ina omo che omo nyina firi ho na Amiru Akufo na do danko Akufo former president appoint bi shem nti ko ka kire me say obi anwu obi an retire ansana anase obi anya yi na obi there is no vacancy no obi share wa total falsehood entro
Okay. Medasi Juma de showdown I Kumasi online TV ke sima be se edunum na no na ya bonafe ye breno na aso na nyemedo Friday ba beto aso ye hwe nsemfo menu aka ho na ye dia sorry Juma de so na ye hwe de ye mampanyin mahama e ka se ohwe sidi a se ne sidi ne ho din ye enam 10.8 something pesos. Yeah, dollar yi etwe forma ne ho kire ni ama Ghana ka ne ye de pa no me adom se ade e debt no esu ahwenhwan be $150 million Ghana cedis rather $50 billion Ghana cedis eti kokoma me na ne nhwe woni mampanyi na adwen se cedi na ma Sakai
of course. Many adrin. This is basic. 5 minutes. This is basic economics. On say ye borrow sikawa abrocha. We borrow in dollars. We borrow in pounds. Inti now that the value or the exchange rate reduced here, the amount of money anka ye di kutuya or the amount of cedis we have to take to go and pay will reduce. Because say you borrow at 15, more than 17 cedis against 17 cedis against the dollar. That's to say dollar about this morning I'm hearing 10.25. Now against the dollar, the value will reduce.
Okay.
Sana air koso. Until if this trajectory continues, sa kopim the end of the year. Say you perceive you 55 to 58% debt sustainability. It may continue to the end of the year. It will be very good for us. And MP for Nankasa, no, sure so Nankasa, but me I testify say I here. And I won't even testify. You can testify say I here as far as the economy is concerned. In 5 months, we've done what they couldn't do in almost 3-4 years. Yes. And you know, if that should continue to the end of the year, I mean, we can get time and then space, and then of course, we are fiscally disciplined. When we say we are fiscally disciplined, we are monetary disciplined. We will get money and other resources to be able to invest in the most productive sectors of the economy. Now, by next year, next quarter of next year, we can start investing in other areas because the city has been depreciating for quite a long time. I mean, it will require about 20. It will be a conformer, but I feel now a call from nearby, but yeah, to me, I'm an abba, say at that 10.25. Entimi ma $1 1 cedi CCR not now. Nobody can lie say it me about $1 1 cedi. Kufo $1 1 cedi no. I think I wasn't there at the time. Yes, I wasn't too experienced. That was epic. That's what I hate. Epic. Yeah. And as that economic reforms no. I don't know of that Alancash, yes, that Alancash was at his peak by then. Economic reform, my core epic. But it's now at 10.25. And if this continues, I mean, we are at a headway, and then we are fighting corruption. We are fiscally disciplined. We are cutting unnecessary government expenditure, and we are using the cedis to buy more and produce more. To say using of foreign currencies, you reduce here, even 9.4 call it. Emma say okre keto Black Stars and I think more match 6:30. Yes, say you be pay players name do in cedis. See,
so because
that is good.
Dollars.
Because you pay $1.
It's kind of was too much. Yes.
You say you say only now Ghana bank accounts at say you money 91 mobile say cedis. Okay, that is good. That is what we the NDC stand for: fiscal discipline and anti-corruption. And by the end of the year, 55 to 58% debt sustainability. Watch it. Next year, by the end of quarter, expect more investment in the most productive sectors of the economy. Thank you.
Okay, but I say, Mamma, Obogu, when I say I am a small woman, I say 5 minutes.
Oh, already no. The mechanic said, Kakra mechanic said NDC for dollar aspect, my idea. But me brother, I can't say me. My main correct. Before election. Dollar no be stable of 14 cedi. We can testify to the fact that Nate na 14.
Okay.
And Sunday hand over the mom. Right. So kakra me kan fa dollar no no me ro na kakra me kan fa dollar no wama dollar no aba form ama sesi yewura jondamani mahama claim say ati ye currency ati ye ka ye de so almost 150 billion Ghana cedis, right? Good. But then yen hwe ne yen kan hunu say initiative no mo di gu wa masika na ba form no. Right now you freeze employment. You know him say you freeze employment it's in my currency e ba form. Because nya fe na you go to yankofo ka na say you be say omo politics omo de ba omo nya nhya ase. They say obeba be ya kwan. Oba be see hospitals. Women's Development Bank no mo claim say omo be see building no. And sana aside building na nkasa no mo see building ni wi a ska omo de be invest wo ma ni mu no. Enti omo jubilation
$50 million Ghana cedis.
So omo jubilation na omo yen early stage kakra e be ka che omo so omo nyanto boase no mo fa niam ngu fom because from the look of things no so mo hye niam we nyina ase mo hye ase se mo be yi akwan mo be see hospitals mo be ye social intervention policies honestly speaking ye nyina we hye dollar ne be appreciate amaye but so man timi am put in good measures dollar ne be sa akoso
sana uhunu
sana me hunu because omo buy omo fa adwuma omo freeze employment assistance now omo freeze employment say me brother ne betimi agye a omo freeze employment yes freeze employment and he say aban this can enko ba bia o scanning free no nko ti obi ka anase enko ye nyamfa ngum ye ka se ye fa adwuma ye be fa nurses ye be fa teachers police immigration all the
soldier security service ni na ne
security service ni obi a jiska omo mo training eje omo obe for omo pass out so eje
okay
eti ebe mana koso jubilation dey omo nto omo boss no omo man mara down na nya say dollar already mama you can say mama your debt na bafo they said they mo claim no me ankasa me nya research about that but say it is hard there my idea but mo jubilation dey and even economy na ankasa nya dollar nko a
nya dey
cut across all sectors. Amatia sen. Akobeka to say economic the freedom. Se o say see no aba appreciate. Appreciate ya. Yet memfo na o say hu say yatete ne ma so. And light bill me kotua utility bill say wo form, me water bill ni me wo form. Me duane a meto wo form. Aside duane a meto car me fa wo form. Aside car me fa no atade a me hye ebo wo form. Me mpabo a meto, me ti a meyi. Kane ani gina so. And then we can answer. I aquache and I will do laptop so me say me laptop so recently buy doom so ask me laptop our campus. Me laptop doom so
na yeah na some town na mudum kania.
Oh but nanti say that is
okay so to focus on the TV mu na kwato fra bo chiraba yeah mo de doom so do no.
But yen kan okre. Nanti say mira kan okre. Yen kan okre doom so nanti say. Ti say ba mo de akọ doom so no mu too much o. And the economy na kati across timamfo na esu omo bobna omo twa adadwo nti ye meka kire mo
yen hwe appreciation ya cd ese enye depreciation bi because ese enkofom cd na enya modern it ya appreciation
maybe sa question ba
me bisa me ya yen hwe ye ka dollar ese ya emaye mu di dwa ese yen kan in general as economy o man economy structure no almost like a funny map. You say, O Monteso, Umukrim say a old stock. This is Monteswa in ye. This is a few months. And Quadanche, I think a Fonso and Timofes also Monteso. Say, see a fool and so coso, power, a coso, and canna year too. The fizzy employment say it mean fat at my for some time, and young would date no. Na ye case. CD eba for me be mukase da bi CD eba for me omo me yen hye dan hu se e bia wen ya yenti a ama CD number 4 MB before they share Bawumia omo so they share say gold board same jamfi ene ato forcing ama omani hu the reason tia sa CD no me fan say enya hoden ya eka dollar na hye ye hu sa ne ma no ana mo ban so mutimi nchem ye hu se genti a sidi na nya hode no eye weni ba kwa te se nsabda da na mo ka gana fu hu ba do tie kura se o te ba bi no no peso hu e di enti na ma dollar no enya ahode a and your friend appreciation, never depreciation be.
Amira, so far Nankasano. According to Omuklima Mumman, say good board and to force and Yura Siama, Bank of Ghana, okay, or more physical discipline. That is more mobile. But even Yakase says current be appreciate here. You're limited to one factor and I say two factors. Because there are a lot of factors. Even your production, your export, account it. So what you chrome maybe I'll say you see I rely on gold and the currency depreciate drastically.
There's a good cocoa.
I don't know to me a factor, the only factor according to say the more can me to me no me reput I don't know. Meaning so to me catch him. First, even employment, you have employment freeze account. Because abine bias come first can share sector be as a coffee fan for you man say. And the economy in the Quran says currency be appreciated now all talking employment. It should be productive side. Employment yeah, the year producing more, near exporting more. Now you import now they about down. Yeah, cut it. You got financial discipline now. So we show me here say you export no higher than you import. So
the idea come. Okay.
And then the my currency also I day. And now
until moment the airban does change the deal corner and say yeah, okay.
True. Because you say you cannot do one talk or more, you know.
Okay.
And aside that sector, say employment now, production side, you know. Say more limited to good board name, you know. I think say honestly speaking, it's not true.
Okay.
Because one factor yes, me no
okay.
because yeah, me ba
first me why na
me fa that economy ni ade abroad. I say e because e be a resort to and I say because Bawumia gold board gold for oil policy buy. It could be a factor. Sesi no enye deuterobia enye clear eyama see the no dey I appreciate it. But gold board now at the time and gold board no dollar need to be stable.
Okay.
Nti MPP government so betima claim say e ka ho.
Okay.
Right. And na mo so buy no discipline na mo so mo dey abeta so no ama abafom.
Okay. But me da say gogo Mr. Ake 4 minutes pe. But my mama was 30 seconds. Na yemfa enwie John Jinapone Amakufibua so many the weakest NDC government appointees. Upomoma sapa omonya hwe no Senate Minister Pane Lance Minister Amakufibua. Oh enye seconds never clear where you na person. Rebatan.
See, mama use 30 seconds find clear economy na maybe 2 minutes away. Ose yenye any social intervention biya for economy no. I don't know how dollar has to got to do with social intervention. When we are able to stabilize the city, I'm talking economics. When we are able to stabilize the city, that is when we will be able to get value for money to be able to invest in social infrastructure. When your city is low and the value of the city is low, you can't go and invest in social infrastructure. When we're able to achieve our 55 to 58% city sustainability, you will see the social intervention we are talking about. Right now, we are concentrating on fixing the economy that you broke, you and your government broke. Yes, that is that. Into social investment infrastructure now open. Okay. You will see it later. Almost see
John Jinapone Amakufibua.
Yes. I mean, the weakest link.
Oh my say Ghana Blaster coach Otuado.
Last game we win.
Why you can go why? And what's Otuado no?
Okay, was that DFA no Moses?
It's you.
Because it's more one of the key areas, key sector ministries in it. But and Crawford demanding more from them. Okay. I understand it. That is right. But they are doing their best. I can highlight key Nema Omaye. I think in regards to Kofi Boa, Elembele MP, Osai Lance Minister. This is one or revoke license after December 7th. Senebe a be review because of illegal miners now abe streaming nti ye pese review on license no ni na waye na ye CZ excavators oya na national security yakochiwe ya ni yakochiwe the galamsey fight we are on it, we are tackling it very hard. utie news follow news but we say national anyway national security yakoje excavators yakoje chamfang even on March 19th ye CZ 56 excavators ye chinkrofo about 18 ni na ye go so eno ka minti na ye CZ akonta mining for license no ni na ka ho
okay
nti MPP for na mo ka se ni na akonta mining license ni na bia they are protecting their person but they themselves are aware say we are doing their best alternative blue water guards specially to tackle
mkokrafo bi no mo yellow
recently I'm also omako chase some chamfa
yellow M4 no
also omako chase phobia but all the same so young mkokrafo say if they are delivering
so I to be one so what not to go on
I'm say during training ku finti say na yenya but all the same say and even six match soldiers form crowd in the air but say ni na yes soldier six match go for fit soldier Jinaposo is also at the top of his game. I think Nenti Okasa and ECG containers say just one BB ITMC MIAD can say we be but Jinapo also while launching Bebre plus second gas processing plant set to commence. Let's watch them.
But Jinapo no say the timing or your timing.
Yes.
Omo was some control before so our kasa bonten for bibi ono. Also won so kuta accurate evidence. Ya betim dey privy. But ko ba se bia o no o di ase na o ba bi o mini ni pa na o na say o bo se sise no go ase o se bebe nya ni afi na u check na say ya so eti boku fire pon we the mama 1 minute per so
we ra me da se abujina pa oba ye wa complain too much that e kan won tina mirror na ka say o kan omo ye weakest no na ka to the top 2 no because how come say oba obe claim say aka 5 hours worth of fuel and
and they help
mirror akame and from then no and from there no Yahu dum so yahu experience dum so
be kasam kakram
experience dum so bebre
twakwan embre makana
we show say onye competent for that field because our experience because we did deputy idea
we be da
because who experience anything you do be sure but we complain this about already muti e kire na mo say hey ye be dey say ye be a chen say but mobile ni ehun ne sa atokasa more resort to kasa and na say e kina say containers no ye pe clear they can say explanation and as information no mo famra no mo man nye clear because inconsistent and this is so and now waka say e kina waka say
me da say
ma me ko mi wura e can say
amakofi bua seconds misro
na me brother e kasa wa lanche ne ma wo lanche ade ana say wa ya adwuma wo galam say cost up to now mo so revoke licenses mo ko check ko and now ko forest na ko he no numeric forest go for gumo mutu say wo se me boa ko check your research na check we
and as of vacant
so o lances na o je revoke license free nipa se ma it does not mean say
o je adwuma nutu
o je adwuma na say does not mean say ono e na nya ono nko na etu maybe most of the time mo kura na mo kura license mo kura na tu ne mo no galam say no
okay
ko me kura say e kan say sa kwa we so atwuma mponu a ko da area ho na ko he ko photo 2 galamsey wo hono ko eastern region akoye ko photo 2 galamsey wo ho kibi ne nkofo
metam na so me da
eti de me kakra me kan say me dis is okay you can say ampa say betena ho ene ye kan say Sam George tena say so pa MPP say na oba data kora ho odene ene data auto data na hwem na asa ene auto data na hwem na asa
so me da say that oboku ya time misro
kuja kabla
ai ma cho so yeah oboku mi say won some ka Friday bra Friday momra why Friday momra because say won some ka o buy be ko e be ka Sam George data no asem na okuye tobacco na no ko yi nkan ye ma me e body private jet buy no e won say ka be ka nti e be ka de me da se ye vensi si gina pilot say oba ni ku sika me bibia no nim nkwan ye na de bia compress mi kru mantem na mi kru ko ne me nkasa na no e gina po suba no ye so wonyai gina po usuba ni jai enyo o play too much we a minister also time to relax sector oh ansana otimi to us why so relax wo okay that and check the setama so aso fado ba me bacho fado ba David assume so oba me bacho aso kra ya for bitam ya the best you dey show that Kumasi online TV Take TV and Friends of Kind TV ya bada nua fo me nua se opoku yebo a Hammond Tescom Ken West organizer and then to be this capable because on baba or say Ken West SRC deputy chief of staff hey and omodu and what's the president ready hey sir Tescom what's the president ready chief of staff and I say you want this one you oba and or say communication team member the man NPP was Ashanti region opinion dasi nkopon shira why are there pa makwaba yenia bema kwaku dan kwa 18 Ken West and this communication team member opinion also communication officer kwaku yadasi akwaba kwaku dia otimi hwimbe tajes no ma ofo no say okonkre ko appointment me di any offer dan say beda ya hana producer ase na ya ene on TMC control bibia ban ko position obo adwuma pa na de metu chema why there the boy director on control dwuma de ye shada say efiada me ba ansa ma kome ma me nua yi eti e ba bi hia ye po na me ko e beda we bi ase ya mi hia mo kodem kase mo am sa mo dem da